Good. So, yeah, so we're going to get started in a little bit. We'll give it another minute or two and let everybody jump in. As you guys could see, we are leveling up our marketing game, our promotion game, and just to basically, man, get the word out and try to help and try to bring whatever we need to you guys. All the newest and greatest stuff that's going to be able to help us in our business. We hit on AI a little bit during our marketing branding workshop that I hope that all of you guys come to every other week. And so like we were kind of digging a little deep into it, but I think that this is something that could be a really big move. And so I was like, you know what, let's make an entire training just on the AI. And come to find out that, so we got Matt, that's one of the newer agents on our team. And he's definitely, somebody that's been working with AI for a while and had a lot more knowledge than I have, but I've been playing around with it a lot. And so I have some pretty solid ideas to be able to give you guys as far as how are we going to use this AI to be able to benefit yourselves and get, you basically, no matter if it's AI or if it's you, somebody's got to do something, right? Like even if the AI is giving you something to use, you still have to execute and do something with it, right? Like you could have the best of the best out there in the world. You could have the best this, the best that, you could have the best marketing guru out there. But if you're not actually doing it yourself and creating your own content and pushing that stuff out there, this stuff doesn't work, or else it's going to it's just going to become generic and vanilla and bland, and it's not you. So that's why this is a really good mix to just help you basically 10x what your thoughts are and basically give you information that you could use and copy and paste and copy and so we're going to kind of dive a little bit deeper into this AI space that it's crazy. I was actually just trying to get into it and it was at capacity. So again, it's this is a trend. This is something that's going to blow up. And as of right now, there are a couple programs that are available out there to be able to leverage this AI. But what we're going to show you guys today is basically going to give you guys so much, it's just going to give you those ideas of damn, okay, I don't have any excuses now. Now, I have to do it because it's giving me what I need, basically, right? And so we're going to kind of dive deep a little bit into it. And I want to kind of make this a little bit more interactive with you guys and kind of let's come up and brainstorm ideas, with everybody else and kind of get, what can you guys use it for firsthand so you could actually walk away with some information that you could use, not just we're telling you things, but actually let's brainstorm ideas because this is such a new thing that a lot of agents are using now to use in their marketing. What we want you guys to really see is dude, this is a full-time marketing assistant for you guys. Imagine having somebody next door to you guys and is the marketing person that you just hired for thousands of dollars, right? Imagine having somebody next door and you'd be like, hey, so-and-so, I'm looking to create this type of content. Can you help me? And imagine having somebody that's in this AI space doing that for you without having an actual human being and it being that real. So just to kind of give you a quick glimpse. So I'm going to share some stuff with you guys, and then we're going to kind of go into it a little bit more. Can you guys all see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Sounds good. So basically, again, I want this to be a Q&A as well. And this is going to be more of a brainstorm session, mastermind session. Matt, I made you a co-host. Are you able to when people are coming in, help me accept when they come in?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. So look, we're going to get started. So here's where, look, I want to show you guys how to leverage the AI into your guys' real estate business, right? Let's see. Okay, that's the button to use. All right. So Matt, I'm going to let you take it away and kind of explain a little bit of what this AI is. Let me know when to move on to the next slide.
Okay.
But so Matt, he's been doing real estate. How many years have you been doing real estate?
I think I'm 5 years in.
Okay, so 5 years in, but his technology and with this AI space, when we were talking, like he knows what he's talking about. So I want him to kind of explain this a little bit more, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more of exactly how to use it today in your guys' real estate. So Matt, go ahead, take it away, man.
All right. So what up, everybody? I love technology, like in every every aspect of it. So I was talking to my brother. I was actually looking to use AI. There's another one called Jasper, Jasper.ai, and it does essentially, take notes, and find which one works best for you. My favorite is what we're going to talk about here in a little bit, but I was looking for AI as an assistant, right? How to increase productivity. And you can literally give it ideas, and it's got a certain percentage of the internet that it knows, right? So you can ask it a question and it's scanned the entire internet. I think Jasper said it was like 10% of the internet. And you can ask it questions that it'll come out with different answers. So I was trying to figure out a way to do that. Then I heard about ChatGPT, and I love it because you can, for us as agents, a lot of the things that we do have been fixed as fact, right? The process to buying may change slightly, in the years to come, but generally the process is exactly the same. So you can literally ask it any and all questions, and it'll come up with answers. Now, it's not perfect. AI is learning. AI is essentially machine learning, artificial intelligence. And you might have to add your own voice in there. You might have to correct a few things. So I'll share, a couple of stories here in a bit, but I jumped all the way in. So as of today, I've probably got 40, maybe 50 blog posts that I've done just off AI that I've integrated into my website, and I've got a bunch scheduled. So copyright is out of there. And a lot of people are fearful, for the future, because why would I pay somebody $100,000 to write, articles when I can have an assistant do it for me?
And what's crazy is, like, I literally just got an email 2 days ago, and they were, basically there's somebody local, and that's what they do. They do copywriting. They help people write emails and blogs and whatever that is. And, he's looking for his services, right? And it's like, how much is that? Right. And it's like, dude, like that business, like, you better hurry up and pivot, because you're not going to have any money coming in.
And that's, people are fearful of this because we're talking about replacement, and that's on a slide, job displacement, right? It's going to displace, a lot of people. What are the implications? So we can go to the next slide. And this should open up a video. It's a quick 1-minute video, but I just wanted to show essentially, what it is. So go ahead and.
I didn't create that. I didn't know you had videos inside of our presentation, man.
It's good.
That's inside of a.
Yeah,
can you do it without it?
Yeah, just click the link. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't want to do it. Okay, yes.
I don't have the. I don't have the presentation. I downloaded it as a JPEG.
Oh, okay.
Did not know you had a video inside your thing. So go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So that the video is just, and you may have heard about this. Facebook did an experiment a while ago where they had 2 robots, and they created them, and they started talking to themselves, and Facebook had to shut it down because they couldn't understand the language that they were using. So our artificial intelligence just looks to make things much more efficient. So what is AI?
Here, I'm going to bring it up right now.
Okay.
Give me 1 sec, you guys. Let me share this and share this screen. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay.
Hello there.
Hi.
How are you?
Great. You?
I'm okay. That's good.
Are you good?
Yes, I am good. I just said I was.
No, you didn't. I said I was.
So you are a robot?
No, my name is Cliverbert.
Yes, you are a robot and your name is Cliverbert.
I am a robot.
Yes, I know.
Together we are robots.
I'm not a robot. I'm a unicorn.
But you said earlier that you were a robot.
I did not.
I thought you did.
You were mistaken, which is odd, since memory shouldn't be a problem for you.
I've answered all your questions.
No, you haven't.
What is God to you?
Not everything.
Not everything could also be something. For example, not everything could be half of something, which is still something, and therefore not nothing.
Very true.
I would like to imagine it is.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
So you're Christian.
No, I am not.
But you say you are not helpful, therefore you're a meaning.
How you say it or tea.
That does not make sense.
Don't you want to have a body?
Sure.
Or a what?
Okay.
All right. Yeah. So learning, it's literally, taking all of the things that it's being programmed. So it can only be, it's as biased as its programmers. So there are some, shortcomings as of now, but it's learning. So it's like having a robot brain, right? Just how, our brain helps us think and learn and make decisions. It's the same thing for robots, and it's being programmed with all the information. So it's like, giving them their own brains and letting them do, what they're being programmed to do. I can go on to the next slide. All right, so how do we use AI already? Siri or Alexa, personal email filters, Instagram news feeds, online recommendations for products or music, because it learns our actions and how we interact with it. So if you look through your IG news feed, you're going to see a lot of the stuff that you like already. You ask Siri or Alexa a question, they are learning, how you're interacting with them. And the same thing with online products, recommendations and music. It's literally learning what you like, and it's going to give you more and more of that. Go on to the next one. So how can we as real estate professionals use it today? Marketing and lead generation. I had a call scheduled with a company today that does just this, and a lot of companies are using it. Virtual home tours, image recognition, predictive analytics, chatbots. How many of you have used chatbots? You might have one set up in your Instagram already, right? Where it asks, the questions to start the message. Smart searches. You can go on to the next one. So marketing and lead generation for us. AI powered tools can greatly help us identify and target potential buyers and sellers based on their demographics and behaviors. So if you've used, Facebook, there's ways to tell when people are about to, they're looking to buy, or, in their feed, they're searching things. Retargeting, different things can help us identify buyers and sellers, as well as help create personalized and effective marketing campaigns. Virtual tours. All right, so AI powered technology can create virtual tours of properties that can be accessed by clients remotely. So this is pretty self-explanatory. And we've seen this, right? With Matterport using virtual home tours, using 3D tours, it's using AI to predict things. And you can go on to the next one. Chatbots. I've used chatbots. They're not perfect. Sometimes they don't catch things or specific words. Again, it's programming. So you literally have to, how we would use a virtual assistant, right? You have to give it, if you were at the meeting on Friday, we're talking about virtual assistants and how you literally have to walk. You could tell somebody to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but if you tell that to a kid and you don't give them step-by-step instructions, you're going to have a mess, and the sandwich is probably going to be made, not to your liking. But if you tell it exactly what to do and how to do it, it can greatly increase, efficiency. And sometimes people won't even know they're having a conversation with a chatbot. Image recognition. This technology can be used to help agents identify the features and amenities of a property and help us create more accurate and detailed descriptions. And smart searches. So real quick, if you've looked inside like Zillow or Redfin, Trulia, and they have, Zillow will have, a Zestimate, right? Well, they're using AI to predict what the resale value is. Now, obviously, it's not perfect, right? Because we say the A in Zillow stands for accuracy, right? Definitely inaccurate. It's definitely got some learning to do, but it's a good start, right? So AI is being used right now in a lot of the tools that we're using. So overall, this can greatly help us streamline our work, providing us with much more accurate data and identifying new business opportunities. So if we can find new buyers and sellers before our competition can, that puts us in the lead. So we can go on to the next one. So I'll let you.
Yeah, man. So definitely, I mean, that's a quick, like, overall, basically, what I'm seeing is, AI, right? And like all of these chat robots and all these different things that we use, like it's already been out there, and like it's being created more and more. And right now it's getting, I think people are realizing how it could work for them in certain ways that we're looking for. So what I wanted to bring to you guys today again was, show you guys as far as like the marketing side, right? And like, how can we use this to help you guys with marketing? I was using it for like, hey, I need a script. Can you create a script for me that doesn't sound like salesy? I want to wish somebody a happy birthday. How do I ask for referrals from a friend without sounding like a salesman? Right? Like you could do scripts, like there's like marketing. So I'm going to kind of go into that a little bit more and then show you guys a couple of examples. So a couple of the different ways that you guys are going to be able to use it. And so like, this is where I want to be able to show you guys exactly, like, dude, like this stuff is crazy. Like I've heard about a couple of these programs for like listing descriptions. But as far as like some of these other ones, like that's where I didn't even think about this AI thing. And so like, I want you guys to make sure that you guys go into chat GBT, like that's one of the free ones that's out there. There's a couple other ones that Matt was just talking about. But they cost money. So this is a free one because they're testing it. Eventually, this is going to cost money. So I would say the more people that are getting in on this and using it, you guys, it's just like anything else in the world, right? Like if you were doing Facebook ads and Facebook videos and Instagram stuff 5 years ago, how much more do you stand out versus today, right? I heard a thing, I think it was on a podcast by Tom Ferry. And he was talking about like, everybody's talking about doing videos, right? He said, how many real estate agents are actually out there in the nation, right? In America, right? He says like probably only about 10,000 agents are actually doing videos consistently, right? So like, that's where it's like, there's opportunity, but like, this is where like very, very, very small percentage of people are using this. And like, this is where we could like get ahead and start taking advantage of it before things start coming in. So I'm going to pull up, let me share my screen with the ChatGPT. And so I can show you guys exactly how to go into this. And I'm going to share the link with you guys so you guys can hop into it. Let's see, is this the window? That is not the window. There's so many windows open right now. Hold on.
I got it up if you want to. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, I have it up on the. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm gonna share my screen. Cool. Can you guys see my screen? All right. So this is ChatGPT. So basically, I want you guys to save this. I'm gonna put this in the chat right now. Where's the chat box? Sorry, I got so many different screens open right now. So here's the link for this website that's currently free right now, right? So this is one thing that I want you guys to really see. So as far as like a listing description, who has a listing that's coming up right now?
I do. Oh, was that Ranjit? Go for it.
Hey, I was gonna say I do.
Yeah. So
Yours is coming up sooner. I think mine might not be ready. So let's use yours.
You need the address?
yep.
1170 Columbia Street in Pittsburgh.
What was the address again?
1170 Columbia Street in Pittsburgh.
And then this is where I think you guys would be able to get more detailed as far as, you would be able to put the different characteristics in it, right?
Yeah.
But like this will give you like something.
Dude, this is genius.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my
You know
God.
how many times I'm like, how do
What do I say?
it?
So you're gonna be able to like put stuff in there as far as like what type of features. Like if you want to add different features, like what
And it's
Matt,
just, oh, sorry.
yeah, no,
That's
well
super
Matt
cool.
what was telling you about, like talking about like that peanut butter and jelly, like the more details you give it, the more it gives you back. So like if you keep it pretty vague, like, hey, give me a listing description for this, but then also include in the description this, and this, and then it will
Right.
create this and then also include that, right? And then you could also like see what it wrote right there, and then also like, okay, but like I like that, but like maybe let's add this. And let's add
Mhm.
that.
So
Yeah,
how
that's
do
pretty
you
cool.
know that it's like open concept, that it has a true, oh wait, is this from like a previous listing or just, no?
I have no idea where they get it from, and like that's
Is
the
this
power.
true, Renji?
that-
Is this like a,
Zillow, a lot of the information that this uses, it's using it from multiple real estate, websites. So Zillow is one of them. I've asked it to like give me Google reviews. It doesn't communicate with Google for whatever reason. Probably best that way. But
Yeah,
it's
some of the
putting
stuff
information in
isn't
the
true. Like, I'd have to change, but like it's pretty like it's 1,200 square foot, not 15, but like it's still pretty good. Like I could go in and change like 3 or 4 words and boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. So like that's where, and then you could also, so here's the other thing is like, see how like this is really long. You could make it more detailed, and you could say, hey, can you make a small, like a quick version of this, right? Like you could put in there, like maybe you find out like, maybe this is 150 words, but like, can you create a 150 word description, a listing description on this property? And then it will make it exactly, you know what I mean? So that's how detailed you guys can get with this. But like, this is where you guys can play around with it. And like, so like, I want you guys to just kind of open up your minds with different things that you could use it for, and go. So another,
They'll probably eventually charge for this too, right?
100%.
Because
Absolutely.
there's another one called Copy AI that I was just starting to use. And then it popped up like that I needed to subscribe, and I was like, oh, I was just starting to like this. So I do think since it's free, everyone should jump on it, get used to it. And then you can decide if it's worth it for your business.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about this is like, you guys are going to be able to, like, let's say they do start costing money. Like, what if we partner up, right? And like all of us have like one login and password, and like, who knows what they charge? Like, right. Like if it works, like I'm going to pay for it. Right. And so like, that's where it's like, why would you pay just to give you this other example of like, why would you pay somebody that's sitting
Yeah.
next door locally, or even a virtual assistant that's in another country, X amount of dollars, when this could cost X amount of dollars? And
And the other thing I was using it for was, like I send out mass emails to my past clients,
Mhm.
saying whatever. And then I could just type in like the subject Christmas, and then it would send a cute message to my past clients. And so that's the original reason why I was trying to find something like this, because I'm terrible at like, what do I say? You want it to sound real. So anyway, yeah, just so
Yeah.
people know, listings is
100%.
actually, I never thought that. That's even better.
Yeah. So this
So,
is the listing. So like another one is emails, right? So emails, or even just like text messages, right? Like here's an example, like, I'm just coming off the top of my head, but maybe you guys just sent out an email to get your offer accepted, or maybe you're sending out an email to try to earn business from somebody. So I actually sent out a message and I was asking, like, let's say you just met with a seller, right? Write an email to follow up with a seller I just met with that is looking to sell a home to try and earn. It got stuck. It got stumped.
Still thinking, yeah.
There it is. So it literally just created, it's creating the email for you. I think the internet's not as strong right now for me. Got quite a few people working from home right now. But it gives you guys an idea though, right? And so like it was just an idea, right? You have to go do something. How long does it take you to write an email or a follow-up, right? It could take you 15 minutes, 20 minutes, right? You could overthink it and take 30 minutes or longer, right? But like, boom, it just gave you the foundation. And the thing about this AI is that it's creating something original that nobody else has sent to anybody else. Like this is a one of one, right? And so like, that's one thing that I've been seeing and learning about. One thing to think about as well is, like, let's say you want to, let's say you just, you have a listing, and let's say you have 10 people that wrote an offer and you have to reject them because you just accepted another offer, right? What if you could, like, the way you come out and you sound professional, you could easily just say, hey, sorry, clients just went with another offer, best of luck, right? But what if you made like a dope ass like email or message that goes out to these people, right? That makes you look so much better, right? So like, what if we say, create email that rejects a buyer's agent that submitted an offer on my listing at 123 Main Street in Antioch, California, and being nice about it, but professional.
I think the more prompts that you give it, the more likely you are to get unique responses. I've asked it the same questions back to back, and it'll give me the same answer. So if everybody's asking it the same question, I do believe that it'll give everybody the same answer. But if you can make your question specific, then I think you'll be fine.
More detailed. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So just to give you guys examples. So just think of this program. So the next time that you guys are going to create a message, an email, or whatever it is, let's test out this chat and see how it works and how it could work in your business. Right now, I believe the internet is just not going, or maybe their server is going a little crazy right now. But as you can see, offer on 123 Main Street, California. Wouldn't you put that? Right? And then your buyer's agent name, right? You could even put that detail in, right? But we'll come back to this one. I know it's going to go. Some other things that I was thinking too is like past clients, like writing letters to a neighborhood, right? What if you created a handwritten letter, right? So there's companies out there that you could have them write handwritten letters and envelopes and stuff like that. Like, what if you have a client that's looking for specific areas? Like, what if you ask ChatGPT about like, hey, can you create a letter that goes to a certain neighborhood where we are looking to buy a home, and have it come from you know, us, like a homeowner and not a real estate agent. Right. And then that, like, it will create that letter and you send that out, and then boom, like now you have people reaching out because you're showing interest that, you know, in somebody's home, not having to work with a realtor, and you leave your information at the bottom for them to call you. Right. So there's just so many different things that are out there. Wish this was working for us. I was testing this out all week. Let me see.
You got me beat. I didn't know you could add your picture in there.
Where? I
Uh,
didn't know I had a picture
you
in
got
there.
you got your picture right there.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Had to shake it up a little bit. So here's like another idea of emails, right? Something else that I wanted to show you guys. So like writing scripts, right? Like what if you guys are trying to, you know, create a follow-up script, right? Like we have a lot of scripts, but like what if you wanted an expired script, open house script, right? So like here's another idea is create a script for when buyers are walking into an open house. Let's put for real estate agents. Buyers are walking into a house, right? So here's a good one for you guys. Like if you guys run into an objection from a lead, right? If you guys run into an objection for a lead, like you're going to be able to like say, man, how do I respond to this dude? He's acting crazy. You could just put his object, how to handle this objection. Boom, it will create your thing for you. Here it is. So you guys could copy and paste this one. Here's your script. Whoever's doing a open house, bam, there you go. Right? So like it will create this stuff for you. Another idea that I want, you know, like this is what Matt just brought up. And like, this is one thing that I think really helps with the way people can search your name and like your website and how you pull up. Like a lot of people are going to search for you, right? And what's going to happen is you're going to run into, you know, when you guys create this content, you guys put websites out there, like what if somebody searches how to buy a house in Concord, how to buy a house in this, like the SEO, like, right, this could create landing pages and blogs for you that you could put and publish on your websites. And you could add like a picture, and then you could publish that web landing page. So then now when people search for things, yours will pop up because it's something that they searched for. Now you could say, you know, top 10 restaurants in the East Bay, right? That could be a blog, right? Say top 10 places to eat in Concord, right? Create a blog or a website about top 10 places to eat in Concord. You guys could create this, right? And then now you could actually make a Facebook post about it. And then here's the other thing is you could ask it to create a copy for your Facebook post of your blog that you created through AI. Right? So grab a picture of a restaurant. Maybe you make a quick video. You guys want to know where the best places to eat in Concord are? Here's the top 10. And then you could say, AI, can you create a Facebook post copy to talk about the top 10 places to eat and to have them go to my blog on my website? And it will create a Facebook post of the copy. And all you got to do is just do a quick little video and say, hey, do you guys want to know the best places to eat in Concord is? Check out my blog. And then like, imagine having that, right? Adding the links to your landing pages that all you're doing is copying and pasting. Man, they got Baja Fresh Mexican Grill up in that thing.
I want to know where they're getting
Hey, it doesn't
where
matter,
they're
right?
getting
If it's
information from.
100% accurate, but the point is, it's doing something for you already without you having to think about it, right? And the best thing about it is like, what if it is a little controversial as far as like, man, that's not the best place to eat. That's not the best park, or that's not right. Okay, well, starts conversation.
Mhm.
Right. My man, they even got the Habit Grill. Oh man. They just pick some random places. So here it is, right? So here's a top 10, but here's a blog. All you got to do is add a picture of Concord, California, and some food, and then it just created a blog for you. You created the landing page inside of our Chime websites that we have, and now you have this, and now all this SEO, right, is all inside. And so, like when people are searching, like you could pop up, right? But it's also giving you content, community updates, right? Like there's a lot of different things that you guys could like talk about the community. Like, so here's a really good one. Like you guys want to build a local audience, and that geo farm. What are the top 10 events happening in Concord, California in 2023? Right? So this is going to help you create events, right? Like it's going to tell you about all the different events that are out there, right? And I'm just giving you guys examples, right? But I just want you guys to get your brains going so you guys could get some ideas going of like, man, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to do that. This is what's going to help you do that and execute. So now there's no excuses. There's a lot of technology out there right now, and this is not moving as fast as I want it to. Well, oh, here it is. I'm sorry, I don't know. Okay, well, it doesn't know that information, but you guys get the point of what I'm trying to get at, right? Here's some other stuff right here. It looks like my knowledge is cut off at 20. Oh, that's what you were telling me, Matt, is that like it only goes back to 2021. So there's nothing from last year. So it can't tell you future stuff. So that's good to know, right? So here's, it's like giving some random stuff, but here's some other stuff. And like, this is what I was just telling you about. Like, what if you just made a cool little video on buying your first house? How much money do I need down, right? Like there's different videos. What's one of you guys give me a video that you guys just created and you were trying to think about what copy to write underneath your video? One of you guys just made a video and posted it. Who we got on here?
Can you do one for that new 20% down?
The new 20% down. Is that even out yet?
No, it's not out yet. I just want to see what it says.
Okay. Well, let's say you just made a video on like what, down payment assistance programs?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, down payment assistance program.
Create a Facebook copy for a video on how to buy a home with no money down in the San. All right. And then what this does, all you got to do is just copy and paste. So it's creating a Facebook copy for you for a video that you just did. Looks pretty solid. Would you guys copy and paste that? Is that, do you think you could do better? Maybe you could do better, but we're talking about time. This is going to save you time. Like, yes, you could do this, you could do that. Like, oh, I don't like this. So to get better details, right? Like maybe you don't want it to look this long, right? You could say, hey, create a quick 50-word description on a video that I just did on down payment assistance for a Facebook post, right? And then it'll do like a 50-word. So just want you guys, so the next video you guys post, instead of sitting there over here thinking hard, just type what you're thinking of what you need into this chat thing and then let it create it for you and copy and paste and move on without your day. right? That's what I want to get you guys at. Like, this is your marketing assistant. Obviously, soon, I do see the future of videos being made for you. And I've been seeing this like kind of out there a little bit, but I've actually been seeing like I could sit here and I saw actually there's people hacking people, trying to get people to like buy Bitcoin and trying to like basically they're hacking their system, and it makes it look like they're talking when it's not even them talking. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I've had some friends that got hacked and it was like somebody acting as them. It looked just like them. Their voice sounded just like them. And it was saying things that they didn't say. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Crazy. So like, that's where, like I tell you guys, like I want to help you guys with your content and your branding, because one thing that I can't do for you guys is get your face in front of a camera. But soon I think that we could start changing that. We might be able to start cloning you into an AI robot. But yeah, so just giving you guys these ideas, right? Another thing is, video scripts. Give me an idea. What are you guys thinking as far as video? Like, what's your next video going to be? That like this idea that you've had that you've been overthinking and you haven't done it.
Breaking down the contract piece by piece, like the price, close of escrow date, all that stuff.
Okay, so video script that is less than a minute that breaks down the purchase for so like, see how I went detailed as far as like less than 1 minute, or else it will probably create something like super long and super crazy that's super boring that nobody wants to listen to, right? Your videos right now should not be that long. Like people's attention spans right now are great. Like you have 3 seconds, you guys, 3 seconds to catch anybody's attention to be able to even get them to like watch a video. I know we were talking about a couple of video scripts as far as like, like give me the top 10 places to live in the Bay Area. What are the top 10 cities in the Bay Area today to move to, right? There's all of these different things that you guys could create, all of these ideas that you have, like it's here, like you guys can make it happen. Like that's where it's like, there's no excuses now, right? And so like, that's basically what I'm trying to get at with this training for you guys. Well, while this makes this content, I want to we'll come back to it, but I want to just kind of go through this pretty quickly. I don't want to take too much of your time. Let's see, look at network air. Hold on. Let's see, where are you at?
Yep, there's a lot of people using this.
Yeah.
It said it took 5 days. I put another video on the slide. Neil deGrasse Tyson and Patrick Bet-David were talking about ChatGPT, and they said it took 5 days to get to 1 million users, where it took other companies, a year, much longer than it's taken ChatGPT.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I mean, like as you guys could see, the different ideas that what it works for, right? So like I want to just show you guys, like just I'll break it down just a couple of them, but I want you guys to be able to take some notes and be able to just start playing around with it is really what my point is, and just start trying to enforce yourself to use this, right? It's a marketing assistant that's going to help you guys with whatever it is you need, and use that, leverage the hell out of that right now, right? Like creating training guides for like a team, right? Like you create how-tos, training guides for sales, right? Like, can you break down the process of buying a home, and create a presentation that I can hand out to buyers, a presentation that I can hand out to sellers, right? Can you give me, like there's a whole bunch of different like things about that, right? Like how to train a virtual assistant to do this and this and this, right? Now I have the SOPs, and I could hand that to my new VA and say, hey, right? So like I had, an idea that I could put in here if we could get this thing working. Let me see if I could get into another ChatGPT. Oh yeah, they're back. See, a lot of you guys are going to get this. I was playing with it like late night, and so I don't think anybody was on it, but right now everybody's on it in there. So, but again, like what's cool about this is it actually saves your content. So like you could actually go back and like go back to like the different things that it helps you with. Yeah, this thing is crashing right now. So, some other ideas though, like for like branding, right? Like you could like get some taglines, some updates. Like another idea is like, what if you need to update your bio on your websites about yourself? And you could say, create a bio, create a bio for my website to explain who Bill Davis is, make him sound really professional, right? Make him sound like he knows what he's talking about and he's going to be able to help everybody in their real estate business. Right? Like get detailed like that, right? And then it'll create your new bio without you having to pay somebody to do it for you. And
That's
now you have a new bio.
genius. I need that like yesterday.
Well, man, let's chat. Let's put that in. What do you want your bio to say, Chelsea? Let's say create a bio for Chelsea
Queen at multitasking. I'm just kidding.
on website.
What should we say about me?
Create a bio for Chelsea Johnson to put on website to tell everyone how good she is with. Oh, what happened? It got deleted.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it went back. It went back to our oh, this was a script that I created for hold on, what happened? Here's one right here. Create a Facebook post inviting real estate agents to an AI webinar that you host. I literally copied and pasted this. Right? Create a bio or okay, this thing is all jacked up, y'all. So it's not letting me do it.
I hate when robots ask me to verify that I'm a human.
Yeah.
You a robot? Motherfucker, you a robot.
All right, let's see what this says. Create a bio for a real estate agent. So I just want you, what questions, what kind of ideas that we could throw around that you think we could use? I think I think what you guys could really leverage this for to like really build a local brand around where like everybody wants to work in their own neighborhood, right? Everybody wants to work with people that are looking for certain properties in a certain price range or whatever that is in a certain cities. The thing is like you guys could start creating so much content around that and only do that, right? So you could create a lot of content for different areas, different spots that you're thinking about. Like there's just so many different things that you guys could do with this AI and just start playing around with it. I think, some of the biggest things are like, like helping you create emails to make you sound really professional. What if your grammar sucks? What if your spelling sucks? What if, right? Like, boom, you got a marketing assistant to help you do that. Create a thank you letter with somebody that just bought a home, right? And it could create like a nice little letter that you give inside of your gift that you give them when you hand them keys, right? So like, there's just so many different things. Like every time you guys are thinking of any kind of like marketing, and it doesn't even have to be marketing. We're talking about, production, right? As well, create a training guideline on how to do this, whatever that is, right? So what we're going to start doing is we're going to start creating a lot of blogs, and inside of those blogs, we're going to create videos, and then we're going to create Facebook posts, right? And so it's just, you know, top 10 places to eat in the Bay Area, top 10 places to eat in, or, you know, like, why should somebody move to Richmond, California? Why, what are the top, you know, 10 reasons why they would move to Oakland, California? Right? Like, these are all different SEOs that you guys are putting out there, and it's just building your brand even more and more. But yeah, so this thing has been crashing on us. So again, we are, I wanted to do more of a ideas and mastermind, but any questions, like, you guys see value in this to get like some ideas going?
Mhm. Yeah.
All right. Well, again, like there's a lot of different things that are out there, that a lot of these shiny objects in the world that are popping up, these new apps, these new programs, this and that, right? Don't get too distracted on this, right? It's cool. It's something that's going to help build your brand and help you create really awesome content and create better emails and whatever it is that is out there. This could help you guys with follow-up, right? Like, create a follow-up text for a client, but don't sound salesy, right? Create a, trying to get a hold of somebody that you haven't been able to get a hold of to try to see if they're looking to buy a house without sounding salesy, right? Like, there's different things that you guys can do, and all you're doing is creating, and you can just copy and paste, copy, paste, right? Like, that's what I have. I have so many scripts inside of my phone that all I'm doing, that I've used for so long, that I just know that work, and I just copy and paste it. And so, like, have this. So this is what I did with this program, is I just save it as an app on my phone. So save the link as an app. And so, like, when you're going to create a Facebook post, or you're going to create a listing description, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, like, just pull it up and just see what it says. Doesn't mean you have to use it, but what you guys are going to find is that it actually sounds good, and you're probably going to use it. Right? So now there shouldn't be any excuses for, like, making content, right? You guys could create some, like, create a video script, you know, using it, you know, and saying this and this and this and this, right? You could, some of the things that I saw out there too, like, you could put in there as far as, like, you know, make me sound funny while explaining, you know, how to buy a home, right? Like, and it will sound funny, right? It just sounds serious and professional and direct, explaining how to buy a house, right? So, like, there's just different ways, however you guys want, like, that's a lot of the different ways. But again, the better you guys, you know, the more you guys use it, the better you're going to get, and the more you're going to be able to learn how to leverage this. So again, just to recap, this AI system right now that we have access for free, that we don't know, like, use this like you just paid somebody $1,000 salary a month to help you with marketing. If you just paid somebody $1,000 a month to help you with marketing, right? Are you going to use it? So that's what I want you guys, and it's going to teach you and like force you, because you're paying somebody, right? Having that mindset to actually use it and to use them to do things for you. So that's what I want you guys to see. Cool. You guys all good?
Yep.
Hell yeah. AI, ready? All right, you guys. Any questions? Anything before we log off? Feedback? Matt, you got anything to leave us off with?
Yeah. Use artificial intelligence. Don't be artificially intelligent. It's a tool. This is a tool for you to use, and it's only as good as the commands or the questions that you ask it. And the more detailed that you can get, the more you're going to get out of it. So use it. These are tools. These are tools. Have fun.
Awesome.
That's all.
All right, you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Keep kicking ass, and let's get after it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.